Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 7th qualifier of Season 6 of Ocarina of Time Randomizer. I am Cemetery2121. I am your restreamer, along with commentator, joined by C Falcon and VXR441. Joining us on tracking is Milkweed, Shannock, Lava Plume, and Baseball. So take it away for now.
Hello.
Hey, sir, what's up? Welcome to Qual 7 of Season 6.
Yeah. We got 12 more after this one. This one we got just Sam, Mr. Martin, Zephyr, and Tudos on restream. Starting out with Adult Start, Fire Medallion, and ZL.
Yep. So as we starting as adult, they will be in the Temple of Time. With ZL, it's going to be interesting to see what they decide to do right away. I'm intrigued because there's just a number of different options you can actually take from that particular starting loadout.
Yeah, I'm expecting either go Child right away or head off to CAC most likely. Could be starting any minute now. Everyone's ready, so you can start some.
Okay, I will kick this off. And away we go. Well, in a few moments.
Yeah, a little bit of extra delay because of these large race rooms that can lag race time.
Mm.
Yeah, chat's pointing out Tudos didn't go with DK64 randomizer for his file name.
That's different for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It's kind of his kind of his thing. He was even talking about it in the pre-race qual chat I saw earlier. So, yeah, we'll get going here just a moment.
Let's see the most weird spot we can put some required items in there.
Like deep fire.
Oh, I'm always down for deep fire.
Yeah, I know these calls so far. Oh, hold on. Zeph's immediately checking the rewards here, so let's. And so is Mr. Martin.
I'll get the hints. Toilet's a key. 50 Skulls is dead. Hammer Chest is dead, and Chest Minion is dead.
That's a lot of dead things to start off.
So, yeah, it looks like our dungeons are Light Medallions, Water, DC's Forest, Water Medallion, Spirit, and then the Shadow and Spirit Medallions are Deku and Fire. So that leaves Stone, Jabu, Forest, and Shadow.
Everyone loves Stone Shadow.
It seems like most of the seeds I end up rolling require Stone Shadow in some way.
Randomats rolled some interesting qualifiers so far. Mostly Frog's 2 seeds.
Yeah,
I sadly haven't watched too many of the new quals just because of time, but yeah, I've heard Fox 2 has been required a lot.
It was hard required in one. There was one where it was you have a good chance you were getting them, but it wasn't hard required, and then another one where it was bait.
Yeah, there's kind of been a opponent is on Burning Cack first hint that we saw there in the ground back of Cack, but yeah, the calls so far have been 50-50 on all dungeons, which has been really interesting because it's been hold on, let me make sure I get this right. Requiem was one of them, because I played in that qual.
That was the first one.
I think the Froxy one was Epona OT. I don't remember which song specifically.
I think that was it, yeah.
And then the third one, the last one was ZL, which had stone water, which was pretty amusing.
Apparently, you're
So-
quite quiet, Sea Falcon, so we'll try to boost you.
First qual I Kokiri sword, but it was Stone Deku and it ended up not being required.
Yeah. So we have so it's interesting that we've had 3 AD seeds and none of them have been Storms or Nocturne, which obviously this one's, if this seed is AD, it's obviously not going to be Nocturne because Shadow is a stone, but we could always have Storms, which would be a nightmare given that 2 of the longest linear dungeons are stones in this aid.
Yep. A nice big one sword early on.
We also did pick up opponent song here, or not opponent song, sorry, a song here.
All right, so we have logical access to the Minuet song, although not really a quick way to get to there at the moment. Looks
that
like there's a
lighter?
Strength, I think.
Oh, okay. I got like 1 frame. Wasn't sure.
Oh, chat can back me up on that, but I thought that was a Strength in the.
It looked like a strength.
Okay, we're getting some disagreement. Like, okay, we'll get another look on Martin's side. Yeah,
It's
that's strength.
All right.
Full bottom
so,
part of the wristband, yeah.
all right, so the runners will. Multiple ways to get that. Of course, out of logic, you can use the boomerang if you find that and grab that as child. In logic ways, of course, are using the long shot if we find that really early. Doesn't happen very often, but that can be important. Of course, or buying a bean from the river when we get access to that as child, and then picking that up later. So we'll have to see how they go about getting that that item.
So do one of you two want to explain how the qualifiers work for the tournament?
Well, hang on. We do have a big chest. Hover
Ooh,
boots.
hovers.
Ooh.
Hovers, nice.
Can always point more towards the stone shadow.
Does get us the well, logically puts in the stuff in Doors Rivers Adult, and it can get you the song in the crater once we can actually get in there.
Okay, so for the qualifiers, there's 19 of them. First 8 you enter are what counts. Well, actually, they drop your best and then your 3 lowest. So your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th best stay or count. And then if you do, from your 9th qual onwards, those don't affect you at all.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do 9th and onwards, you can technically affect other runners since they're still trying for their best.
Yeah, like Hole on that one S4 fall where he did 1 in 32 without ones and got Mirror Shield.
Yep, and that's how you score points, and the top 64 will advance to the bracket stage of the tournament.
Hovers also does put the item on the top of the rock in logic for Crater, right?
Yes.
There you go, Core.
Also, I believe we just got Vanilla Sun Song.
That allows us at least one more check.
Yeah, not horrible because we're right here. So
Getting the songs in order. We're like getting knowledge of the songs in order so far.
yeah, because we started with ZL, we found out where opponents was right away. Then we got Sars from the Windmill, and now with Vanilla Sun Song. So yeah, it is kind of progressing that way. I'm sure the runners would rather prefer an early warp song or 2. That would be nice.
And Sun Song's nothing today.
No,
we haven't got the Frogs 2 in yet. And we were talking about all those Frogs 2 nonsense coming into play in these quals so far.
Let me modify that. Sun Song normal check is dead.
Yeah. Of course, Sun Song is still very helpful when these runners go back child because a lot of times in these seeds, you have to sometimes pick early between getting either Child Shooting Gallery or Richard, and in this case, you could just get both of them.
Yeah, it'll allow you to not have to worry about your time nearly as much. We look like we're going to get our first check as child up on Sam's side.
Yep. Josam has already finished up all the stuff that we can do in adult CAC for at least for the moment. Also, one thing I wanted to draw attention to, it's really cool while we have a moment. You might notice a couple of the runners are using custom models. Zeph, looks like that is Fierce DD Link, which I, as an MM fan, I love that. Mr. Martin, I'm not entirely sure what Link that's supposed to be, but yeah, there's a few different custom mods you can pick in the randomizer now, and they look really cool.
I have seen the Edwards Falco from Star Fox. Okay, Child Shooting Gallery, what do you have for us today?
No, just $5. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna get the Richard check.
Did we apparently break the bot commands?
Oh, that's what Mr. Martin's. Okay, yeah. All right, I see it now. Thank you, chat. I should have recognized that face.
Oh my gosh, that is such funny walking.
Hey, Richard, actually, we're stealing Richard's stick again. True Deku stick there.
All right. So a little bit of a divergence here because Zeph is immediately taking the hovers to Adult River. Following up on the item that he found immediately. I'm curious to see if there is like a bomb bag or a scale or something here. There are bomb shoes.
Nice.
That's pretty good. Well, hopefully that's more than a 5-pack.
We are going to see what Talon has for us with the super chickens. Please bear with us, chat. We are working on trying to get our commands working again. In the meantime, we have not had a single path hit yet, so we do not know where anything goes yet.
Yeah.
And
it was the 5-pack.
Oh, come on.
Sad. Bottom of the well is on the path to Twin Rova.
Okay.
All right. So we are going to be looking for Song of Storm somewhere.
Earl Field is path to King Dodongo. Interesting, because like everything's bomb locked there except Open Grotto, pretty much. Unless Hammer shows up. Hyrule Field path to King Dodongo.
Yeah, so decent chance there is a bomb bag in Open Grotto, but if not, like
that bow or boomerang.
There can be a decent tell where that could be like a decent tell where the hammer is located if it is in one of the bomb locked check. So yeah, Zeph getting some pretty good info out of the river.
We did get Minuet on Malin.
Hooray! We have a warp song that actually a pretty good one to get early because that'll let us quickly get to 2 other songs.
Yeah.
True. Sadly, it just takes us to a stone dungeon, but.
And so Mr. Martin playing Minuet. Well, there's storms for our well path to Twin River hand.
Very nice. We're getting close to those. We have. Well, actually, sorry, Epona's song's kind of a ways away. I was thinking we were getting close to Frogs 2 again.
Also, Chat, can you confirm for this real quick? Was he child spawn in market? Is that why Mr. Martin was back there? I didn't see it, but he was suddenly. Oh, nice. 1500 to
Check on
claim check.
1500.
Cool.
Of course, we'll get the big Orion hint somewhere too.
Right there. Well, all right.
I believe we saw 30 dead in the Boulder of Destiny, if I'm not mistaken.
We did, yeah, and we're seeing
And 40 is a scale.
All right. Okay.
Oh, here's another big chest team. Zora's nothing. Skull Mask is dead.
Hey, that's the Goron tunic.
All right. Well, we have to do fire today, so that will reduce any need for too much health in this seed. So that's pretty nice.
Don't have to do fairy strats. Mido doesn't have anything.
Not anything major, unless there's like a better pack of chews in here or something. But I'm not seeing much of that yet. Nope.
Just hell.
Wasteland chest is junk.
Yeah, it was storms on sorry, check. Also, Open Grotto was nothing, so the bomb bag was probably hammer locked in the seed.
Yeah, hammer's probably got to be available somewhere.
Hammer can be vanilla and fire. I don't know. It might be bomb locked that way.
Ah, there it is. Okay, so hammer's
There's
gonna show up somewhere.
Yeah, it's just on the bomb bag, just on the scrub, so that's pretty telling. So. We did start with Zeo and have storms right away, so like I bottom of the well seems like a good place for maybe the hammer to actually be, based on what we found so far.
Yeah, could be.
Tuda's finally gonna head towards being a child.
Yeah.
We'll follow up in Martin's and what we've seen of Sam's checks.
Yeah, and I think Zeph, after getting the bomb bag, is actually going to continue as adult and
do adult DC.
Yeah, he's gonna do DC. He's also gonna do Lost Woods here as adult. He's gonna do Mida's house. So he's gonna be in the same area as the other runners, just different age.
Why is bottom of well path to Rova horrible, Milkweed?
OT teaches Serenade.
All right, so yeah, we do not have an ADC tonight. Although that does, if there's something in Lake, whether it be child or adult, that does make that very interesting to route in, especially since we know one of the scales is on 40.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we're not gonna have ZSR bot tonight. So, but we'll keep you up to date if anyone's asking for hints.
I broke yet another thing on another one of my restreams.
Yeah, and our the microphone icons probably aren't updating either, unfortunately.
So, yeah, no, I think I see why people are saying like the path to turn over hints garbage, because it could literally just be hammer to bomb bag because you need a bomb bag to beat spirit, and then
Yeah,
that doesn't tell you anything. So
true. Baseballs are getting blamed instead of me. Yay!
Yes, that was a 50 dupe in Lost Woods.
yeah, it's 50's dead.
Thanks, Milkweed.
The reason you need bombs to beat Spirit logically is because in the topmost room there's a wall you have to blow up when you're moving all those mirrors around.
We are.
Let's see what Wolfos has today.
Yeah, getting a Wolfos Guard check. We're also getting a Din's Fairy check from Tudos. And somewhat out of the way check that most people don't necessarily go to early. Although part of that can sometimes be because you don't have ZL. But
Yeah, it's nice starting with ZL today. Though all it is a bloopy. Our runners are not hurting for money today.
No.
No, and looks like Mr. Martin and just Sam are following each other. They saw the bottom well path, twin overhand. ZL, Storm, Sunsong. Go get Dompe digging done and get some skulls and go clear out the well.
Yeah, get your path out of the way. I will laugh if it is the hammer, by the way.
I'm like fully expecting it. One thing that makes me, I guess, a little nervous for both of them is that neither of them went to River, so they don't have explosive. So if there's like something else in the bottom of the well that is bomb locked, they won't be able to get it.
Minuet gave us Bolero.
Oh, Bolero, nice. Okay, so that lets you get another song, and you can use the hovers to get across the gap back to DC and also get the item on the volcano.
Yeah, Bolero Fire. Actually, my favorite song in the game growing up, or when I grew up this game.
And Zeph getting Nocturne from that, which will help him warp to the graveyard later to take care of the well. So that's a pretty nice song chain.
Can't complain one bit.
Red Rupee on the volcano.
What was that Dampé had? He's not picking it up, so.
Looked like a bloopy. I'm not sure exactly where he, let's say, if Mr. Martin, yeah, there we go. Okay, that one was more visible.
Yeah, both are runners. Sam actually going to do chickens?
Yep, and in these settings, we only need to collect 4 of them. So we see Temple of Time as Path to Morpha.
That's not too bad.
That could be something on Light Arrow cutscene, maybe.
It could be, although since DC is a Force Medallion and we have a decent idea of how to get the bomb bag, I'm very curious what that song is.
Yeah.
What was on, did someone see from Zeph's side what was on Ledge? On the wall climb on in Crater?
I didn't see it, but he's not going for it. So.
It looked like a red rupee, but I mean, sometimes it's hard to see what is in that volcano, so.
Hey, team, don't buy a shield.
And Chicken's just giving us nuts.
Team, don't buy a shield.
Sam?
Wrong song, Sam.
Not that one.
There we go.
Yeah, songs are hard.
You need the opposite song of what you played.
We almost had a dual Song of Storms, but... Okay, we are gaining a Gerudo Valley check here. Which is just that first grade is a heart container.
It's FM Devolve. Nocturne, anyone?
What was that?
It's not. We can.
Well, SFM had Storms and Bolero, so I think it's Storms.
Yeah, that's.
I think it's Storms, which just confirms the hammer's about to show up in this well any second now. Although, I used to Queen Goma. Wait, hold on. Jabba's Oh god, Jabu's a stone, and we need to find the letter now.
Wait,
Alright.
Jabu is Path to Goma?
No, ice.
Oh.
Chuda's picking up that hint in Gerudo Valley, so...
I just realized, why am I typing out hints when we can't use our commands?
So, also...
No, Melrose, that's all 5. We don't have 6.
Also, I've seen like 3 big chests in this well. One of them is bomb locked in the like back left corner, so it's a little unfortunate for Martin and Sam.
Watch. Well, it can't be the hammer because you would have to use the bombs to get to the hammer to get the hammer or to get the bombs.
I mean, true, but this well is hinted Path to Twinrova, so it could be like Mirror Shield or something.
Could be your hookshot.
Could be hookshot. Yeah, it could be a number of different things. Oh, Ruda's letter's in the well.
Okay.
Well, that gives us access to, no pun intended, to Ice Cavern.
Yeah, that's Do we know?
And there's the hammer.
Yeah. Okay.
And at least it's not just the hammer in the well.
Yes, no one saw it coming, Mel. The hammer's in the well.
I mean, the funny thing about it is only Tudos right now knows that letter is required. So when the other runners find that path hint, if they do, they'll be pretty happy that just happened to be there.
Oh, why are you so epic? I'm so sorry.
Ouch. Sorry, man. Ooh, that's a good old recovery heart on child fishing.
Yeah, and I don't know. Did you not see what was underwater since we have a scale 140? I didn't catch
hearts.
it. Okay, so yeah, we don't need a scale for that then. All right, cool.
Only thing we would need scale is for lab at the moment.
Yeah.
Nothing so far in DC. The hammer could it be our path to Twinrova? It opened up our path to King Dodongo, and of course our path to Vivagio.
Yeah. Yeah. So if someone in chat was asking, are all these hints like basically like interlocking each other? Yes.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Tudos actually just got his bomb bag.
Yep.
That will benefit when he goes to the well, because it can check that one other big chest.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm gonna be very curious to see what that ends up being, because I haven't. Oh no, there are bomb shoes in the well, so
nice.
that's gonna save Sam. Oh well.
Well, at the expense of a shield.
Didn't save the shield, unfortunately, but.
That is Nero's love in DC.
And okay, I'm slingshot in the like chest there.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, pretty nice well.
Fairly loaded.
Yeah, that will confirm no slingshot past shenanigans.
Yeah, so we know that whatever's in ice is either Kokiri's or leads to it then. Oh man, even another big chest in the base of the well. What is going on here?
That's the one's the truth.
Well, chess game's dead, so that would only be logically needed if like we have Vanilla Requiem.
Hey, those nuts that they got on chickens actually is helping out. You can get past that skeleton a little easier.
All right. Sam and Martin going back in the well. Going to see what is in that back left chest. Would have been a big deal if they didn't get explosives. Oh, you know what?
Magic?
Wow.
That's pretty. Yeah. No, actually, no. Good thing they did find explosives. That's pretty good to also pull out of there. This well is absolutely loaded.
That is a lot of finding. We got magic, lens, hammer, Odo's letter.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. Almost anything and everything in that well could be actually what the path of Twin Rover is. So I wouldn't think too much about.
That means our hookshot can be anywhere.
Yeah, that was the one thing that didn't turn up in there. So.
Yeah. And we need both. Oh, there's odds are there could be one on Lax. Depending on
with
spirit
our
key logic.
yeah, with our hint of Temple of Time to Morpho.
Yeah, that's certainly a possibility.
And what's required for Lax?
Shadow and Spirit medallions.
Yeah, which day is Deku and Fire? And I mean, obviously we already have Hammer and.
And we also have one dead King Dodongo.
And I definitely like Mr. Martin's play here. Got explosives. You know that strengths in the Kraden graveyard. Go get yourself Bean.
I did not see what King Dodongo had, but Zephyr's not picking it up.
Yeah, not the most exciting Dodongo's cavern in the world, but also after we saw about 5 billion items in the well, wasn't expecting too much. But it is with that Temple of Time hint. He does get the forest medallions. We're gonna get a chance to see if that's possibly the path.
I do agree with you, by the way, Sea Falcon. I love the Fierce Deity skin. Death Star, that technically would still leave it empty because it's on the roof, and that's not in DC.
Yeah, no. If we were if tournament hints still had a nice bomb bag on Frogs 1, by the way, that's great.
Nice.
Wait,
Yeah.
so in theory, Frogs 1 would have been completely hammerlocked.
Yeah, it is. It means that the scale on 40 and the other scale are bomb locked, obviously. Which, to be fair, makes a lot of sense because we don't have one thing we don't have in the seed right now is really a way to collect a lot of skulls. We don't have a boomerang. We have I mean, we have a bottle with a letter in it, but you'd have to get rid of that to turn it in. We don't have hook shots, none of that stuff. Yeah. Also, I did miss it a second. Oh, okay, no, chat actually was on it. I missed it, but I guess it was Song of Time on Prelude, which
Yeah.
makes me think that the water boss key is just in river chest, and that's what that hint was about. We'll have to see though. It's still entirely possible one of the hook shots is on Lax, because that's not like a. We have a decent idea how to get those dungeons complete anyway.
So something fun that we're still missing is a bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, not doesn't look like a bow's really hinted anywhere either, so that's just probably in some random location you may or may not run into easily.
We are seeing Zara's domain with Mr. Martin.
Yeah, I don't mind him going all the way up at this point. He doesn't know Ice Cavern's Path of Goma, but
I heard. You mean you have to do? Wait, Dodongo's not one of our required ones. I mean, not Dodongo. Jabu Jabu's not a required, but
right. But with Weep Skip being banned in season 6, if you want to do Ice Cavern at all, you need to turn in the letter. So generally not a bad idea if you're even remotely in the area to just go ahead and complete that.
By the way, VXR, thank you for pinning that about ZSR bot.
Boomerang.
Is that Crater Fairy?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice grab there. How did Zeph not get that?
Well, he doesn't have the hammer because it's in the well.
True.
He's been adult the whole seed.
And there's a
arrow.
hook shot.
Okay.
Shots on him. Oh, okay. All right.
By the way, look who Zephyr's skin is for Child Link. It's
Oh, it's Skull,
Skull
Kid. I
Kid.
love that. So, that hookshot location's a bit unfortunate actually for Sam, because he didn't even go up, like, do what Mr. Martin did and go up river to get a bean after finishing the well. So he does not have a bomb bag. So it's gonna take him a little bit longer to actually get to that hookshot. I believe
nice.
the other 3 runners will probably get it quickly.
So that would makes me think Axe more has our long shot.
Yeah,
Based on
certainly more of a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah, with Temple of Time to Morpho.
I mean, if the seed wants to be like all sorts of horrible, it could be a bow on Lax.
With what I've known to roll, I wouldn't necessarily put that past it either.
Like that'd be an incredibly buried bow.
There's a slingshot upgrade behind the waterfall.
Yeah. So Mr. Martin is done there. He's gonna say quit back to market, and you know, honestly, with that child spawn being in market, thank goodness, because no sign of we know Serenade's OT and no sign of Prelude anywhere, so that is really helpful for age changing.
Martin's gonna pick up his hookshot here.
Yep, gonna be very, very happy to have run into that bomb bag along the way there.
Yeah, and T-Dust is gonna finally see what's in the well. He has a hint about Rudo's letter being required, and we'll be happy to see that.
Yeah, and I imagine he'll go straight up the river, go get the bean, and hand in that letter right after he's done here. And speaking of river, Zeph is the next runner to make his way towards that area and get a bean.
Hammer makes Goron Maze so simple. Oh.
Yeah.
Nothing so far in Goron City.
Yeah, I think the I think the runners at this point, looking at like just the seed as a whole, I think there's basically 2 main options. to pick from here. You can try and do fire. Although I don't know what the maybe somebody who knows the numbers better can tell me what the odds of fire being bow locked. I'm not terribly sure.
That would
What
make a
it is.
possibly longer Villagio fight. Because you can't snipe Villagio.
Well, they have explosives.
True.
To quick kill Volv. 50 either it is or it isn't. Not quite what I meant, but thank you. So that's one of the options. The other option is, of course, they can always, for those who've handed in the letter, they can go straight to Ice Cavern and try and resolve that Path of Goma hint, which also is definitely that's at least guaranteed. But they'll find whatever it is there.
Sam working on his skull counts.
Yep.
At least up to 10.
Got number 10 in a fairly convenient spot, actually.
Yeah, can go turn those in. Picks up his BGS. Outside of, well, you know everything's going to be in GTG, right?
We don't have a way there right now, logically.
I know. And Epona being on Burning Cack, we won't be grabbing that way for a while.
Yeah. If we need to access GTG in this seed, more than likely it would. I say more than likely it'd be long shot, but we'll see.
We don't know.
Later, GTG is probably available way later in the seed if there is anything there anyway. So
yeah.
I mean, when we're out into casino modes, maybe for Light Arrow, we'll figure out from Ganon where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Did Martin not get the hint about the treasure chest minigame?
I don't remember where it was. Let me see where that was.
Wasn't that
That was the Temple of Time hands.
Yeah, wasn't Temple of Time? Maybe might have just forgot to write that one down.
I just remember y'all saying it was dead, and so that's why I see him doing it. I was confused.
So while I was doing that, I want to answer a question in chat from Mila. I directed at me. No. I don't usually pursue a scale like that on the high skull count. The one thing to think about, and I did want to bring this up at some point, with the runners, like, and maybe the style of how they're playing, like the quals, although skulls is a little bit different, but generally speaking, the qual consistency kind of pays. So, some runners like to play more aggressive, of course, than others, but I do wonder if some will maybe play a little bit safer in the quals, just trying to make sure they get a really good score.
I mean, that did have money for us if we wanted to keep it, but we just reset it out of treasure chest minigame.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can do like that flute the Skull Kid was playing.
Yeah, that's a really nice touch.
Mainly getting just repeats of what we've seen from each other runner.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be covering each other's tracks for a little bit because obviously anyone who's playing the seed kind of has to go to well pretty early. No, they're gonna go pick up a bean for the strengthened graveyard. Dodongo's Cavern being the Force Medallion, and of course the Temple Time Path to Morphant. They're all gonna want to do that soon. if they haven't. So yeah, just a lot of the same routes. Here's a lot of the same checks in the beginning, I should say. Different routes to get there.
Falco's not interested in Zelda's letter. He's more interested in the song.
So since I noticed that was playing on VC, I want to bring this up real quick. You're gonna see that a bit in quals, and like just in general from VC players. Like, it's a really nice touch to have the trade quest item, or the childlike mask stuff on the D-pad. However, the unfortunate side effect is when you try to pull out the ocarina, sometimes you hit right and pull out the letter and show it to the world. So
Yeah.
I run into that issue in MMR with it because I constantly am hitting, trying to do a mask, and then I hit the ocarina or vice versa. But yeah, it's kind of funny to see that happen.
Oh, we're gonna get some new checks out of Martin going into Forest Temple.
Limited amount that we can do in here.
yeah, so Martin hasn't beaten DC yet, so he doesn't have Song of Time. So the way he would be able to, the only way he'll be able to do more than 2 checks is if he gets a small key, and then he can hover from the block room to the courtyard. And in fact, it looks like the first chest is a key, so he will be able to at least clear courtyard while he's here. Oh, no, actually just gonna do the first check and leave. Alright.
Sam showing us Bombchu Dodongo strats.
Oh, there's your bow.
Where was our bow?
Urania.
Oh, man. Well, we know the Sam and Martin did not do Child Goron City, obviously. Earlier. Tudos, since he has a bomb bag in Zio and Saris, he might pop in there after he's done here. So.
Oh, hey, our last slingshot.
Well, we wanted to be slingshot percentage. Come on.
Still missing the frog's 2 hints. Although if it's required, it can't really be much.
Wow, Big Goron in the cave is loaded today. I must say, though, with the skull kit, that is not how you usually play on the flute.
No, I don't think so. I also wanted to comment just Sam real quick, not just on obviously doing the 2 strats of King Dodongo, but like the actual the perfect management of his bomb shoes, because he literally used his last one to get the forest medallion. So that was like well done, and I believe he knows that the bomb bag's probably in Hyrule Field, so he'll be able to go out there and get that and restock.
Now it's Mr. Martin's turn to go through DC.
Yep, and Tudos did stop by Child Goron City.
Yeah, he picked up his bow.
Yep, so definitely happy now that he made that trip. We're seeing a fire dip here from Sam.
No bow or hookshot. We'll see how far he can get.
Yeah, and he doesn't even have explosive. So if there's like a key behind the bomb wall at the beginning, that locks the rest of the dungeon. Won't be going too far.
Yeah, that's route with picking up the hookshot, getting his bow. If when he goes into fire, he will be able to clear it.
Yeah, pretty much. The only problem would be is if Pierre had the boss key, because I mean, Tudor's the only runner I think that went out of their way to even activate the Scarecrow is Child, and with Serenade OT, I don't think we're gonna see people really wanting to do that too quickly. So, but yeah, he'll have a much higher chance of actually being able to beat the dungeon.
So we have two of our runners that went into bottom low really quickly. Tudos a little bit later, and now finally Zeph joins them.
Yeah, he's gonna see how loaded it is.
Yeah. I know from like a runner's perspective, Zeph's gonna see this stuff and be like, "Oh man, this is so loaded. Maybe I should have jumped in here sooner." But like, honestly, with all the stuff he did earlier, like this route's I think it's working out perfectly for him so far.
Yeah, he hasn't really lost any, or had to adjust his route for what is actually in here.
The only thing is, I feel like Tudos is still the only person that's actually seen the Ice Queen Goma hit, so I kind of wonder when the other three will just kind of naturally make their way to Ice. I mean, I don't think it'll actually be that long, but
Depends on what the if/when they see the hint.
Where the duplicate is, because that could be behind Deku Tree for all we know.
Well, we might see that. I don't know. We probably won't see that from Tudos, even though he's in Kokiri Forest.
I can't access it as Child. And access it as adult would mean having to clear Stone Forest, or having to just go out of the way.
yeah, and I don't think I don't think it's gonna be people are gonna be going that far out of their way necessarily for hints unless they like really want to know what the Frog Stew has at this point, and even then with how locked opponents is, I don't think they'll be too concerned about it.
I'm up to 13 skulls. He's not gonna go past the big lava room.
No. Just wanted to...
We already had Epona on hinted on Burning Cack, Melrose.
Yeah, opponents... Yep, it's hinted on Burning Cack.
Yeah, it's either Requiem or Prelude at this point.
If it's Requiem, that should help him out for Spirit.
Yeah, that would... I think that'd be the one thing that would pull the runners to Ice, like the ones that don't have the hint, is that you don't have Requiem and you have no way to cross right now. So, chasing a song like Requiem in this kind of seed, I don't think is a bad idea at all.
Judas getting another bomb back here.
Oh, King Dadango had a stick upgrade. Nice.
How kind of him.
Yes, Lens could be path to Twin Lens will be path to Twin Rova if Requiem's vanilla.
Yeah, and that would also 100% mean that in order to actually get to the desert and across the bridge, our long shot would be sitting somewhere. Not entirely sure where, but it would be.
Usually,
somewhere.
the long shot is sitting somewhere.
Yeah, could be on Lax, as we're saying.
mean,
Yeah, because we have the unfulfilled path to Morpho.
I mean, usually, from my experience, usually Longshot is specifically sitting on the one check that I'm nowhere near, but maybe these four have a little bit more luck with that. But yeah, we're now like I said, we're just seeing the runners kind of cross over each other's paths here. Just Sam is actually going up the river, so we're going to see our first ice cavern play the seed here.
I didn't see him turn in Rudo's letter, did he? I know Martin turned in the letter. I just didn't see Sam go ice cavern. Or go up.
Sam hasn't been to. Sam never went to River as adult at all. That's why. I
Well,
forgot he got his choose from the well.
But yeah, he's not going to be able to go ice cavern because he hasn't moved King Zora.
That's right, and he also. Okay, yeah. So he's just doing this for the river checks.
I mean, if he did frogs, he'd get his bomb back.
Unfortunately, he's 7 years too far in the future for that right now.
I know. That's the one disadvantage of getting all these checks as an adult right now.
Yeah, especially since we know he's going to have to go. He's going to have to go back up the river as child in a little bit two-handed in the letter. So
yeah, speaking of going up a river as a child, it looks like Zeph might be doing that.
Oh, that was a stick up there. I was way off earlier.
I
thought it was a bow or boomerang earlier, but yeah, I was way off.
Yeah, so we're gonna possibly see. Well, we are gonna see Zora's Domain here with Zeph at least, and Tudos, of course, is doing it too.
Yeah, so it's kind of a little bit unfortunate routing thing from Zeph is that he went to River first specifically just to buy a beam because he knew it was in the graveyard and that he was going to go over there for bottom of the well. Makes perfect sense. But of course, since Letter happened to be in the well, now he's going back to the river a second time to go all the way up to hand it in.
As Melky reminds us, no weep skip in season 6.
Yeah, although for Sam right now, weep skip wouldn't even matter for Ice because I believe the only bottle we've actually found is Ritter's Letter anyway.
True, so you can't have an empty bottle.
Yeah.
Sam's probably going to head upriver and turn that in, though.
Yeah, now that he's got more explosives.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, he has the L at least for to get in. Yeah, Sam's gonna go get that strength out of graveyard.
Yeah, which is gonna save, which will at least save him a trip of having to go back and plant the bean and then going to pick up the strength. Want to point out that since Tudos is at the end of his child route, he is now spotted the hook shot on Bombshoe Bowling and is picking that up.
So all our runners will have our hook shot. Maybe. No, because we still don't have just Sam with it.
Yeah. Well, Sam's going to get a bomb bag when he goes up river, so I would hope he, before going adult, would check Bombshoe Bowling. Remember to do that. Does get the boomerang trick and the strength first try there. Nicely done.
Now we have Martin into fire. Still without a bow there, too.
Yeah, so we know the explosive Martin will be able to at least go be able to go a little bit further. Now, how far exactly we need to go to get the boss key is we'll find out maybe.
Not much point going into Jabu right now since it is a stone and we haven't had any hints.
Sam is trying to get this free Deku Shield Boomerang. All right, there we go.
He did lose his in bottom of the well.
Yeah.
And team no by shield. So
Yeah, I can't. I'll be honest. I can't see the I know Sam's probably not feeling like super great with how the seed's gone so far, but we're less than an hour in. I don't know if I feel like going to Jabba would be an awfully ballsy play.
yeah, there's just too much, or there's not enough checks in there to warrant it from.
Of course, I say that the last call I actually played long shot was in Stone Jabba and it was the correct play, so you never know.
Yeah, Mr. Martin picked up the strength, by the way, Core.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
He did the true bean way. Did Zephyr not pick it up either?
I don't think Zeph hasn't been adult yet since he played the bean.
Ah.
Like he just obviously just handed the letter, so Zeph like just finished all the child stuff.
Yeah, and he hasn't gotten his rang yet.
Yeets.
They see me rolling. To get knocked out of the way. Yeah, there's our 200, one of our gold rupees in this set.
Yeah, I didn't catch I'm assuming because of the limited cheese that just Sam probably safe scum before coming in here, but he's also going to find the bow in a second, which I imagine he probably won't want to give away. Also, that is a very early boss key in fire.
Yeah, so that means fire is clearable.
Yeah, no bow needed here. Just some explosives to get that boss key.
Question is how long until Martin goes to Druinia? Yeah, you could have long shot or lights on Pierre.
Songs are hard, yeah. D-pad's hard too, apparently. It's just Sam had that pulled out the letter too.
Yeah, I mean, I love the GameCube controller, but that tiny D-pad, not the best thing in the world for playing this particular game.
Where was Boomerang again?
Crater Fairy.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Def switching back to adult. And Sam not having very much luck with the Grand Vase.
No, I'm trying to save trying to avoid using any explosives. You're trying to do it with strength pot. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. Unfortunately, that bonfire blew up just a little too early. Of course, we know that was just a slingshot, but
he thinks it could be some. He doesn't know, and might be something major.
Yeah, and does not want to have to come back here. So.
Happy 1 hour, everyone.
Happy 1 hour, and I would do, well, I'm still going to do shout-outs. Just thanks, just Sam, Mr. Martin, Zephyr, and Two Dots being our racers. Hey, baseball is awesome and has his way. Shout out to my co-commentators VXR and C Falcon, and our trackers today, who are Baseball, Lava Plume, Milkweed, and Shanox. Thank you all. And Baseball, I'm wondering, did you just have that on copy and paste somewhere?
Probably did.
Look at baseball going up and
Oh,
beyond.
strength 2 on
Strength-
Volvagia.
Strength to involve.
Okay.
So that's another item we need, and it just happened to be directly in the runner's path.
Baseball, I'm gonna need you to be around for all my restreams for when I break things. I'm waiting for someone to actually say I should just not break things, and then it would be needed.
I've already broken enough things tonight.
Yeah, we broke our bot commands. I went through 2 bots last time I restreamed.
Also, if anyone's looking at the leaderboard, that accidentally got broken too, but we'll get that fixed probably tomorrow.
That was me too, wasn't
Okay.
it? Good thing I'm only restreaming, I think, one more of these qualifiers. Zephyr's going to be able to fully clear fire just as 2 dots is finishing up. Zephyr is starting. Hey, and guess what? We all had an early Gornon tunic, so we did not need to worry about our health here.
Oh, I just noticed that Zeph's model is a hero shield instead of the Hylian shield.
Yeah, which presumably means when when he gets the mirror shield, I'm going to be very excited because I actually like that creepy design.
The frowning
Great.
face.
Yeah,
Great.
Yeah, Zephyr is doing pure skins here. I think we just need to modify the Skull Kid to where his flute is just pointing in the correct direction. Or is that just a minor thing though?
All right. So Sam finally has his bomb bag. Went out to Field of Shout and cleared that out and got it going. Gonna go over to Valley and actually see the ice path of Goma hint.
There you go. That's a nice, not or well in the way hint.
Well, that ice cavern hint's not exactly on the way because Valley was nothing. There's nothing there.
And 2 dots slays Volvagia. So one of our 2 Ipana songs are done.
We're getting that strength 2 in just a moment.
So hear me out. 2 dots does know that Ice Cavern is path to Goma, and he has the ability to go there. And I think he does have the knowledge that Epona is on Burning Cack, so he could do Burning Cack. Or no, you would have to have Spirit Temple done for Burning Cack.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we have any idea where the mirror shield is, unfortunately, for that. But you definitely obviously go ice 100% since he knows what it's hinted and.
I
find out
can't see much more than it being Requiem. Song-wise, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It can have all, and it probably has our Kokiri sword. Yes, light arrow cutscene would be great because that could possibly give us our long shot. Martin hasn't got the hint about ice though, Shannock.
Also, I think Martin is actually going to ice. By the way, this is his only way there. He doesn't have a scale or irons. He has to walk up river.
Oh yeah, kids, you can't dive down to get to your river.
Yeah, Martin doesn't have a bow to fall, so yeah, this is like basically his best play.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how not having a bow is helpful to him. Because there are a lot of other checks you could do with bow right now.
Well,
There's
sort
some
of.
other checks you could do with bow right now.
I refuse to acknowledge one of them, but anyway,
Which one do you refuse to acknowledge?
the one Milkweed just said in chat that I guess I just acknowledged by saying what it was, but
Oh, yep.
What?
I
No
know
Stone
what it
Forest?
is.
yeah, I mean, not that I think any runner would necessarily go straight there to full clear that, but it would be an option.
Thank you for the sub, to Chuck. Stone Forest finds a way, baseball.
Oh, I just realized Zeph continued climbing in fire, but I think he's just down a bunch of keys so far.
I mean, once you find your keys, you know that there's possibly items on the other ones. Baseball, we might have Stone Shadow and Stone Fire today. Probably not, but it's a chance.
I think you meant deep fire, not stone fire.
I meant Stone Shadow, is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Because I was going based off baseball comment. This is why cemetery should actually get a decent amount of sleep once in a while. Okay, chat. Which do you think is a better stone dungeon, forest or shadow?
I say shadow.
Which one do you enjoy seeing more? Is more how you want
Shadow.
it. We have one forest and 2 shadows, and 3 if you count VXR. How about you, C Falcon?
I mean, the problem is my honest answer is a little bit more nuanced in the fact that I don't mind the courtyard of Stone Forest. Anything beyond that, no. Then just the rest of Shadow.
I say the problem is shadow is so linear compared to forest. You can diverge on forest a bit. But once you get committed to deep shadow, you're committed. It's a lot. Where forest, you can bail out a little quicker and get back to.
Or Shadow. If you go into Shadow, with the intent to full clearing it, you better hope that there's something in there, or else that's 12 minutes. You're not getting back.
Good. I unintentionally explained someone's logic.
We have Sorry, I was just gonna say real quick that Sam just got his hook shot. Now he's gonna go hand in the letter, and now we also have our first runner in Ice Cavern.
Okay, fire not hovers locked then. Oh wait, we already knew that because Hammer Chest was hinted dead.
I did not see what Icy Waters was either.
I looked, but it's probably just, I don't know if it's VC eyes or not. I couldn't make it out.
I mean, whatever it is, we can't get it anyway.
I'll hope that Mr. Martin, the runner, saw it better than
Us here in the commentary booth.
Yeah, exactly. As long as he knows what it was.
Sam's just gonna shake his head when he does Frogs 1 and gets that second bomb bag too. You also need Mirror Shield. And with our path, you more likely, or it seems like you might need your long shot too. Zephyr gonna killing his dragon here soon.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be all right seeing strength 2 here.
And he will probably head to Ice Cavern shortly after. He does have the bow. He could go into forest, but ice is the better play.
Yeah, I think he's gonna chase ice looking for Requiem. So I mean,
Oh, yeah,
especially when you see Strength 2 on Volv here, that would be what would come to mind.
Yes, Corey. The first 2 checks in Shadow are quite simple.
Nothing in Ice Cavern so far.
So it's either the Cohere Swords and the Iron Boots chest, or it's the song, which the song would obviously be Requiem if it's a path.
Then that would mean Kokiri Sword would be in Spirit. Because this is Pathagoma. Ice Cavern to Pathagoma. I wouldn't mind it being in Spirit, by the way.
No,
He's not 100% ahead, by the way, Starks. He has no bow, which is on Druinia. And Martin is our first dip into Ice.
Yeah.
Zephyr,
no,
go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say now, Martin. No, what Chad was talking about earlier. Martin's in a he's in a good spot if there's another bow along the way that he just finds, and he doesn't have to go back to Chalgorn City because he'll save that time.
Zephyr going to pick up his boomerang here too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Shannon.
Yeah, the bow could be a little bit interesting. Although this would mention 3 of the runners on Restream happen to have it. So
Yeah, he didn't do. He did not go to Goron Valley as a kid, so that's why he's missing Druinia, who had the bow. Dancing Dad had the bow, and we already have Saria's song. I think that's our first song we picked up too. Was Saria's song. One more check for Martin for where the Kokiri sword could be.
All right, is this? Oh,
It's a biggie.
okay.
mm-hmm.
Let's just be Dinspire.
Your sword. Okay.
Ah,
Kokiri.
Kokiri sword.
Okay.
And Prelude, so we have a vanilla Requiem, and that confirms Len's path.
Yep, that's interesting. Starks, we can have multiple or various skins. So you could have Fierce Deity, you could have Falco. As a kid, they also have Zephyr has. Oh, what is he called? Skull Kid from Majora's Mask. That's something cool in season 6. Now all we need is a boss key on Child.
So yeah, the Kokiri sword does give us nice bottle on frogs too. Yeah, we're not getting that. But yeah, we do have access to Deku and Lax and
Wait,
it's possible long shot is on it is definitely possible long shots on Lax, and it's actually the path to Morpho.
Sam has a fish. Is he going in Jabu?
Like it.
Oh, that seems odd.
No Furor's Wind, so
that's that's a full big commitment there.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with Mel in chat, or Mel Rose in chat, that he definitely feels behind. I wonder if he'll just do the 3 checks and skip Baronade. Because that'd be like a good way to hedge your bets here, essentially.
Baronade's what, 3 or 4 minutes out of the way too, after those 3 checks.
Yeah, exactly.
Curly, sorry to say our thing is broken tonight, our command. So what is on Ocarina of Time is Serenade. If you have any questions about what hints we have found, we will gladly tell you here or Baseball can just copy and paste them.
Well, light arrows wouldn't be terrible for Java because they're going to get the hints.
Yeah, but without any hint telling you what else could be in here, this seems like a big risk.
So like if Mirror Shield's here, that would be huge because that could very easily be a item that can be anywhere because the Volvagia or Site when all the path's been fulfilled.
I mean, that mirror shield could be anywhere at this point. Ooh, Martin is headed to go get his bow finally.
Yeah, it kind of.
It's kind of last location, I think.
I mean, nah, but it kind of. I kind of forgot for a second that, yeah, since he has Kokiri Sword, he's going to do Deku, so he's passing right by this. So, yeah, there was never really any danger of him not actually. Once he got the Kokiri Sword, there was no danger of him actually missing this bow.
I'm kind of curious what the other two bows are.
Yeah.
It could very well be bow locked at this point.
Watch, they're
Map
both in
just is
GTG.
nothing.
Okay, let's look on Zephyr's screen. He's going to show us Icy Waters.
Alright, this is going to be more VCIs. Let's see how my VCIs are doing.
Or is he not going to show us Icy Waters?
Oh, he's trying to get in a position
Yeah, he's trying to
where
get
the Octorok isn't going to Oh, big chest and compass room in Jabu. I can't see it.
I can't see. It's too dark.
Ice arrows, thanks.
Ice arrows. Also, it was when Zeph looked down, it was on screen. I saw it flicker for half a second. It was red, so I'm gonna assume red rupee. But, I mean, again, as long as he saw it.
And if people are curious, our race room today is named Dazzling Big Octo. So it kind of fits with just Sam being in Jabba Jabba's belly. Thank you, Oxide Dude, for the sub.
Okay, not going to Baronade right now.
We do not have anyone that's really sticking out in the lead here.
No, I do. Well, I think I do like the position Mr. Martin is in right now, though. At least with the 4 on restream.
Yes, because he does have Kokiri Sword. He can head to clear out Deku. That would also give him Lax. If anything, I'd put Mr. Martin on restream ahead. Thank you, Sean, for your sub. Help us keep the lights on. I think it was Zephyr that I can't switch audio to.
Martin, turn off Blink voices.
If so, maybe. I don't mind it.
It's the other Temple of Time hint.
And I do think we'll stick with Mr. Martin just because he has more randomized songs. Technically, they all but Zephyr has clean audio. And by clean audio, I mean just they're not talking along with it. We do have some random sound effects and sounds or music, which is great. We've had a 10 skull check, and it was nothing.
Yeah, we haven't seen
Big
20,
chest.
and there is Strength 3.
And Deku.
Cool.
OGC, anyone? Yeet Rook.
Honestly, in a seed where you're already about to get your fourth medallion and you don't know where light arrows are, I'm not exactly complaining about strength 3 because nothing feels worse than a seed when you get to Ganon. He's like, "Hey, did you find the light arrows in my castle?"
Yeah.
And you have like strength 1 or something. You're like, come on, really?
You'll never find the light arrows outside my castle. Wait, I walked right past that.
So far, just the strength 3. Alright, it's gonna get these skulls, see what that puts him at. Okay, that's 13, so 14 will be over here.
None of us said anything about forfeit medallion. We said fourth medallion. Kudos getting revenge on the ice keys.
Yeah.
You freeze my butt, I am going to shoot you with a hookshot.
Yeah, so we have a couple runners out here at the end of ice. So Sam's actually going to be heading into ice.
Yeah, we've had a mostly linear seed.
Yeah. There's been little variance here and there in like what order people have done things in, but most of the same tracks have been done.
Oh, great music for Goma. Happy mask shop for Goma.
And just arrows. But that
So,
does,
besides steering 3, there's not much here in Deku.
but it does give us access to the light arrow cutscene.
I want to say Mr. Martin's Link looks a lot like Twilight Princess Link.
Alright, does lack something or is it Song of Time?
Yeah, I am very curious if this is actually like long shot. Because there's not a lot open. There's not a lot open in the seed. At this very moment, let's say. It is long
That
shot.
is-
Yep, there it is.
Yep, as I stated earlier, that's our long shot, and now we need our mirror shield and our irons.
So yeah, you can't take so obviously you can't like take that long shot straight into water right now. But you can take it straight across the desert.
Yeah, that does open up GTG, which is a nice amount of checks. Plus, with your strength 3, you can do all the checks besides toilet.
Also, since you're saying hi to me in chat, hey Axe, hello. Not much. We're about an hour and a half into this this qual, and now needless to say, things have opened up quite a bit for where our last 2 items would be, and we have we don't have any path hints pointing at them, so
We are going to get a yeet rock here. Eat that rock! Oh, toilet was hinted key? Okay.
Yeah, it was the first hint
Yeah.
we saw.
Too many hints. Where's our base bot that gives us the what hints have come up?
Alright, BRB.
I was wondering what toilet was, but that's not on any of her go-to hints. Okay, Baseball, you're doing that a lot better than I do on with restreaming. Kudos is going to be entering Deku, where we have Zephyr and Deku, so we have double Deku.
Yeah, and we'll have a we will have a third we'll have a third runner there not too long from now, because Sam's going to be getting his Kokiri sword in a minute. He also needs to go back over to fire and finish that off real quick, but we know the boss key was pretty quick.
What is Martin doing?
I think he was trying to get a big foe, maybe to spawn on foot real quick, but he didn't, and he said, "The heck with that." Give it one shot, and it didn't work out.
Now he can have a big Poe just circling around him the whole time he's backtracking. Or a regular Poe. Here's Tudos's strength 3. I mean, having at least 2 strength 2 is wonderful before you even enter Spirit. Thanks, Mr. Martin. We love this switching of weapons.
Yeah, the windmill hammer in BGS, it looks hilarious.
It doesn't make you go any faster. It's just funny to see.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. You missed absolutely a lot. Mr. Martin was windmilling between the hammer and sword. That's about it.
Yeah, the important stuff.
And Sam just picked up his Kokiri sword, so any guess on where he's gonna head?
Probably back to finish fire real quick. And then probably to Deku, like the other runners have gone.
And now Martin's back in logic.
What is logic anyway? It's just a suggestion.
And we're going to be getting our first look at the at the Desert Air GTG and Spirit for first time in the entire seed, because we just have not haven't had Requiem to warp out there because it's vanilla.
Yep.
Nope. And we have had to walk all the way there because we don't have Epona.
Yeah, this is the slowest possible way to have to get there, but it definitely has to be done in this particular seed. I'm curious if Martin will go straight over to Spirit, or will opt to do GTG while he's passing by it.
That's a small one over here in the Upper Valley. Is Martin going to get the wonderful hint here and roll his eyes when he sees that Ice is way over or Ice is path to Goma?
No, he won't. Looks like he won't get it right now. If he wanted to get back up, he would have to Death Warp, and with no Iron Boots to drown and with 7 hearts, that might take a minute. So maybe we'll clear out GTG and then go back, or just ignore it and hope that the waterfall has nothing, which is fine because, well, we know it's nothing there. And that hint is not going to help at the moment either.
Okay, so 20s was just a bomb refill.
How's a big chest on the roof?
Yeah, I was actually surprised Martin maybe doesn't maybe he doesn't know, but there's a setup to climb out of the cell and then do long shot extension from the edge to actually grab the chest first. Either way, he definitely will go up there and grab it after he's done here. And Tudos just returned adult and just got his
Long shot.
long shot, yeah.
And
Sorry.
just Sam's getting his strength 3 here.
Sorry, I was confused why Zeph was doing chickens. That's why I paused for a second. Chat was pointing it out, and I was wondering how in the world he ended up over here.
Because he wanted to do chickens. Yeah, strength 2 on just Sam's side. Strength 3 is in Deku. And what is here on GGG? Or on Gerudo Valley? Hey, that's a bottle!
Hooray, we found another one that isn't the letter. Way too late for that, but...
Just a little bit late, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that is a very, very bomb-locked bottle.
Honestly, I think it's if I want to do a summary of the seed, Bob Noel's Path to Twin Rova, everything's in there, but basically the hammer locks the entire seed, if anyone is wondering.
Yeah.
And there's a wallet.
Hey, wallet.
Also,
Not getting the key. Maybe get it on. Maybe get it later.
On the pass-through?
Yeah, he's going to, because he's probably, we have Song of Time, so he's going to look at the maze on the right side, and he'll know whether or not he even needs to, how many keys he needs to pick up. If any.
Now we have the toasty countdown wall. Or room. Yep.
Yeah,
Lights, irons, and mirrors is what we still need.
Yeah, if your shield shows up and you find the other scale before Iron Boots, do you just rush 40 skulls for gold skill?
I don't know. That's a lot of skulls.
Yeah, like it's a really tough thing to do. Like, I probably not.
Maybe you start working towards it. I don't know. Okay.
I was gonna say, I mean, if you're the runners, I definitely would wait to see the other scale pop up first. If it does, then maybe start picking up skulls that are like along the way.
Yeah, because you still have spirit you can fully clear. Well, no, because you can mostly clear spirit until we find the mirror shield.
We don't have a fire source either.
Yeah, we haven't found Din's or the fire arrow, have we?
I don't know. I don't think. I don't think any of the runners even have 20 yet. So there'd be a lot of.
I thought we saw Zeph turn in 20.
Oh, did Zeph? Maybe Zeph had 20.
I think he turned in 10.
Ah.
Oh, it was only okay. It was only. Maybe one of them has 20, but like, still, that's double the skulls you would currently have.
That's a big. Yeah, that's our mirror.
Mirror shield, nice.
So strength 2 minimum required for that.
All right, so yeah, now we can full clear spirit.
Now just collect your skulls as you go through spirit. We still don't have the fire source for the middle.
Now, normally this is the time we do a bet for Iron Boots, but unfortunately, we don't have a bot.
But folks still welcome to guess where you might think they are, though. I'm actually very curious. Like, The way the seed's going, they might just be inspired along the way, because it seems like a lot of the items have been in one place or just kind of along the way.
Forest would be funny. I mean, I would love to see it on Bongo Bongo.
Okay, I see a small key in the maze. Let me see what else. Another small key on the right side.
Baseball.
Big chest doesn't look like anything. Or center chest. Okay, center chest is nothing.
Center chest is dead.
Yeah, that.
No, there is a big chest on the right side.
I mean, Empress said is the go-to thing is somewhere stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I will say the one time I won a bet is when I bet something was on Deep Shadow and it was actually there on a stone. And this was like 3 years ago. I don't think I've won a bet in 3 years.
I think I've won exactly one bet, and it was a meme that ended up being reality, which was really funny.
Rules for season 6. Adult start spawn is always the temple. Weep warp is or Meep skip is banned. Closed Deku tree. Anything else I'm missing?
Oh, there's the iron boot. So a double path temple of time.
Okay, so only thing we're missing for go mode is the light arrows.
Yeah, well.
All right, so let's see if there's anything that's absolutely terrible. Light arrows. Well, Shadow Temple of Dins doesn't show up.
I want him on Bongo Bongo.
All right. So, yep.
Well, wait. I want to point out Zephyr did not get his. He left GTG and did not pick up his irons.
Did he do anything in GTG? Looks like he's just going straight to Spirit.
I thought Zephyr was our first checking the left side of.
No, we didn't check that.
No.
I feel like for you don't do Go Crab. I think you have Prelude and then you're gonna get Requiem. There really isn't a point. Unless you know how to do it quickly.
Well, you know, officially skulls on or the 40 scale on 40 skulls is dead.
Yep.
I mean, if Light Arrows show on Lab Dive, then they're logically required, but they're just gonna hookshot the crate.
Yeah, so Tudos is choosing to go to water. He did not pick up his mirror shield.
Guess they were just chasing Song of Time.
This does put Mr. Martin Fairbairn in a lead.
Yeah, which I mean, it's not that I don't understand Tudos doing water, but the fact he didn't finish GTG makes me think that after he completes this, because he has to go back across, that he will just run by GTG and not go back in. He'll like play for Vanilla Mirror Shield or something like that.
Put Dins inside Ganon's castle and then lights on Bongo Bongo. We might be here for a little bit if that's the case. True, you could do Dins on another stone instead of having an Oops All stone. Or Oops All D. Or mostly Oops All D. We already had our 1500 though, Shannock, for Artifact Archery at claim check.
And double defense on 20 skulls.
Nice little quality of life upgrade.
Nice
Oh, I just
Colossus left hand hit outside of Spirit Temple.
also my bad. I said play for Vanilla Mirror Show when we had that hint. That's not, I meant French Vanilla. But anyway, yeah, we do have a key on adult side, so
We are double seeing Spirit Temple here, but we do have a Water Temple in the process.
yeah. So at this point, we're keeping an eye out if the lighters happen to show up along the way in either place, if some other random item like Din's Fire shows up, or of course we're also keeping an eye for the bus key in both places to see where that is at.
We getting the river check here by 2DOS.
No, he's going. We're at the boss key.
Oh, sorry, boss key.
Right now.
Oh, it's a big chest.
Yeah, it is a big chest. Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
look, our
Oh,
Dins.
there's Din. Okay.
Hey, that might be a nice bailout for a little bit, but that might also send him into shadow.
Yeah, I really unfortunate now that he didn't get that mirror shield out of GCG,
Yeah.
because that opens up another option where he might be thinking it is.
I mean, if lights are in shadow, he is still going on the right direction. But that's only if lights are in shadow.
Yeah, that'd be like the one thing where it balanced it out, where like it wouldn't necessarily cost him as much time, but of course it also depends where in shadow they.
Okay, Sam, are you going to do GGT or are you going and get caught again?
Oh.
Okay, so nothing in the water compass yet, so it looks like people are probably going to be getting Dins.
Yeah, unless there's some really odd water temple routing. Most of the time, the normal route would allow you to get to that Din's either as the fourth or fifth check. So
Nothing so. I mean, there won't be anything major here in Spirit. I mean, you could find our fire arrows.
Yeah, maybe another bow. The other scale could be here.
Zephyr sadly is doing this without his mirror shield, so he'll have to come back a second time.
All right, more shoes.
yeah, the funny thing is, since Ephraim by GTD, I can see a world where after he gets done here, he just turns around and reverses back. And ends up finding mirror shield and irons anyway.
All right, it's a logically long shot locked spirit.
it's a long shot lock spirit in more ways than one, actually, in this particular case.
Yeah.
We couldn't even get out here without the long shot in the first place.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
So why it's been a semi-quick seed, mostly linear, until you get to GTG. Then you can split up. That's what we've seen between our runners.
I don't believe Martin's running into the boss key yet in spirit though.
I have not seen
Don't
it.
think I've seen it either.
Of course, mind you, he also doesn't have a fire spur, so he hasn't done like boss key or I'm sorry, but map or sunblock because well, he would have to either go back child or do bow crab.
Could you imagine if the boss key was there?
It would
It'd make things a little spicy. Boss key is on Dark Link loop.
yeah. So it looks like definitely nobody's gonna miss that din. So it looks like we have a for most runners, this is probably gonna be a near, if not actual, like full clear of water.
And just Sam will pick up his mirror shield here in a sec. Now let's see if he bails before getting his irons. What are you curious about, baseball? Well, fine. Ignore you. Why, when you're our base bot, you're helping us out with me having broken the bot earlier. Yes, Shannox, that would be Shannox, that would be hilarious if we split up that way.
So Zeph just did bow crap at least. I don't know if he did it on the map chest. I definitely saw him doing it in the sunblock room, but that was just a small key.
So it's fire locked. So that dens could end up being logically required.
It looks like Sam is going to continue and will pick up his iron boots, though. It'll be interesting as Sam goes to water before spirit. Probably not with wanting to pick up Requiem.
Yeah, I would just I mean, there's not like a great way to do this. Like you see Martin after not finding the boss conspirator is actually reversing back to jump down and do water. The pains, of not having a Serenade on OT. And obviously, since he couldn't finish Spirit, he can't get Epona to ride across field to make that quicker, so... Just gotta hike your way back there. And there's the boss key in River Chest, which means a Temple of Time Pathomorpha hint is literally however you want to interpret it. Because it's everything.
Hey, just like our... technically, our path to Twin Rova was all required, too. Multiple items required. Bottom of the well to Twin Rova.
That is glow mode for just Sam.
So, our two top screen runners, Mr. Martin and Just Sam, are in glow mode.
Zephyr gonna head to GTG now.
Zephyr will pick up... Oh, please don't bail just after your mirror shield.
Or the irons. Please get both.
Yeah, I'm still really feeling sorry for Tudos.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure when he's going to go back and pick up that mirror shield.
Yeah, Hammer was one of our biggest choke points leading to bombs and things. Stark, sadly, our bot is broken, so if you have questions about the settings, we can gladly tell you them. That was more of a hint for VXR or C Falcon to say them.
I'll find the chat bot command and just copy it.
Yeah.
Might as well.
I don't. Yeah, I was wondering if that was available. I don't have access to that kind of stuff, but.
A little slow for me though.
I got it. Though I don't know what CMSNC and CTMNC are off the top of my head.
Chest size and texture match contents.
Yes, baseball, I'm good for something. Yes, actually, you might want to put that in there. The King Zora skip is banned.
Yeah, it's just bombs and sun.
The sun is full. Has bombs. That's
Shout
funny.
out. Shout out to Qual 1, that being, at least for me, the 6 medallion shooting the sun without light arrows and them falling from the sky.
Qual 1 didn't have light arrows on Shoot the Sun.
They did.
I did Qual 1. I tried Qual 1. I could have sworn it was someplace else.
No, I was on restream for that, and I shot the sun after beating water, and that's where they were. It's really funny because just when you picked them up and had to go beat the seed, but not so much today. But yeah, someone asked in chat. Yeah, this is an Ask Ganon.
Oh.
For later.
Call 1 I was supposed to do. I ended up being sick that day.
Yeah, this is an Ask Ganon for lighters because we have literally 3 stone dungeons where they could all be. We have all of Ganon's castle. Like, there's a lot of places.
Keep telling you, man. They're on Bungo Bungo.
Because it definitely doesn't look like the light arrows are, from what we've seen out of Spirit and Water, it doesn't look like they're directly in anyone's path, so.
No, Milkweed, we don't want them someplace easy. Well, there's another bow on adult fishing, by the way.
So that's where one. Yes, that's where one of those. Well, was hanging out.
Or any of those final bosses. You know, the irony would be if it's on Baronade. Because Just Sam was in there, could have done Baronade and didn't. He's in glow mode.
No, the bow and adult fishing is not bow locked, but there's also nothing to see that specifically said there was a path bow or anything like that.
Glow mode. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it was just that there was none of them had shown up before other ones other than the one on Durania. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, glow mode is where you have all the items to beat the game except for your light arrows. So you just had to get your dungeons, your medallions, and go ask Ganon where he hid them. And he's going to tell you they were in the Shadow Temple. And no, I don't have a spoiler log, so I can't say that's valid. But Empress, if that was the case, everyone would probably be not like me at all.
Nothing on lab dive, so Skull's completely dead. All right,
Okay.
Zeph's now in glow mode.
Yay! Now 2DOS just needs to go back there. I mean, technically, lights could be further in fire too.
I thought Zeph found every item in fire.
Did he check Pierre?
No, but I thought that was a key. If I was
Ah.
counting the items correctly.
I always lose track of the number of keys in there. So you have GGG that has the mirror shield on the left side, and you have the the iron boots, which is mirrors on the right side, or you have iron boots, which is GGG on the right side. Zephyr is actually going to head to water.
No. I understand Zeph going a little bit more. Zeph going to water first, only because he's already crossed. He has Requiem.
Yeah, he didn't actually lose that much time by not having the mirror shield going the first time over, because we aren't able, or we have to go Kid anyway. Worst place that lights could be Bongo Bongo or Phantom Ganon.
Yeah, and that's only it's mostly worse because of the time it would take to get there. The runners pretty much have items to do every check in the game, so it's not like they won't be able to get to light airs. It's just how long it's going to take.
And now that we know where Din's fire is, we already have access to every single check in the game. So
yeah, and these runners shouldn't be missing at the way people usually route Water Temple.
Baronade doesn't require skill.
Well, no, I think like what Shannon was saying, like how long it would take to get there, because you'd have to walk back up river in our current state, because we still don't have a scale. We haven't found the other one. And we're not getting 40 skulls.
Hey, by the way, we have double water here. I would have laughed, by the way, if Morpha had a scale.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Hey, see, Falcon, VXR, guess what?
Yeah.
Happy 2 hours.
Happy 2 hours.
Yes, 2DOS is going back into GTG. Yay! Can our baseball please paste as I say this? Shout out to our runners. Yes, Mr. Martin, Just Sam, Zephyr, and 2DOS here on Restream, though we have a ton of runners running this qualifier. Shout out to trackers of Baseball, Shannock, Lava Plume, and Milkwe. And finally, 2 awesome commentators. We have Sea Falcon and VXR. We do have 91 people that entered this qualifier, by the way.
Yeah, not bad for a bad for a Eastern weekday Eastern time zone qual.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's got to be late if any of these are our Eastern or our European runners. It's 1 a.m. over there that it started at. And technically, yes, with 2DOS being the only one that has Water Temple down, he is the furthest ahead via medallion-wise.
But he also has to actually get the mirror shield cross and then do all of Spirit, so that amount of time. I think.
Yeah,
I think still puts Mr. Martin ahead on Restream at the moment.
He's only ahead by about a minute or 2 ahead of Zephyr. I'd put Just Sam in third, followed by Actually, 2DOS and Just Sam are about the same logically or distance-wise, I think.
Oh, there's the boss key. It was on Child Spirit.
Yep. So that vanilla Requiem hard required today.
You know you like seeing it, Milky.
And another small key for the measure. Good measure.
You know, Milky, by the way, this is the first time we've worked together since I finally came back to restreaming. Tudon's going to pick up his mirror shield here. I would still put Mr. Martin here because he's about to pick up his 5th medallion, and then we'll go Child, Spirit, get the boss key, and quickly head to Twinrova, though he did not get the single cycle on Morph. Sorry, Milkweed, I've been busy. And I like making baseball sub in for me.
And everyone's now in glow mode.
Woohoo! Yeah, baseball's a better restreamer than I am, so. Well, you learn from me, baseball. I break a lot of the things too. But yeah, 2 runners. Well, technically 2 runners still in Water Temple, and the other 1 in Spirit, 1 in GTG. We'll get the idea of where the light arrows are from Mr. Martin probably first. Everyone on Restream, I think, did pick up Dins, though, right?
Well, just Sam doesn't have it yet, but I can't see a world where he misses that in water. So I'm pretty sure all 4 runners will be fine.
We have so of our 91 runners, we've had 2 forfeits, but no one's finished yet.
Well, no, Zeph doesn't have Din's marked on his tracker, but I can literally see it on his C down button. So I know he has it.
Oh, he's
yeah.
got it marked.
Wait, okay, yeah, it is marked. Okay.
Zeph has it on as an individual track. Oh, you're meaning on ZSR's tracker.
Yeah, that's what.
It's
That's
there
what
now.
Yes, he definitely has Dinzo. We can see it.
Yes, it's always been there, right, Milkweed? We're just seeing things. No, Corey was fully there the whole time. I trust Milkweed. I know. I mean, I don't know if I should trust Milkweed. It's a scary thing to trust trackers because they're as a going joke of one point, they're just tracking. I think that was over in MMR though. Tracking is quite fun. I mean, the more the merrier, I think, in the community. One of these times, I will actually get a comm with Milkweed. Yeah, it just takes a little time, Core. With us doing the qualifiers, our mods and stuff have not had a chance to look through everything. Just Sam will be the first to show us which one Robot has.
Like Tornado has been cooperating for just Sam. Didn't really see phase 1.
Oh, I just
Oh.
realized our bots are not going to be telling us when we have finishers.
Oh yeah.
So we have Sponge that finished in first place with a time of 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 52 seconds. And what the hell happened with 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 18 seconds? We'll probably say like the top 5 and probably get more tedious after that.
We can at least get the top 7 because that'll be the that'll determine the par time.
7's a good number. Oh, goodness sakes, Mr. Martin, you're low.
Nice.
Oh boy.
It's great.
This room just loves to. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. That Stalfa's
Okay,
last
well-
swing was perfect.
Bridge at least got knocked down, so that'll stay down.
Yes, but that's just, putting F in chat for the death, but that sound.
It's
It's not the worst sound. I mean, it's not the re-dead scream.
that's.
Oh, did he? Is that did he?
Did he
Oh,
crash?
this is something that happens on VC is like if you die and then you don't save or like you don't if you don't like both save and continue, the game crashes.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, that looks like a VC crash.
It's not a VC crash in the traditional way, like where it just randomly crashes, because that's like something that does cause.
When was the last
And I
time?
know it can happen in some places. I know it can happen in CAC. I didn't realize it could happen in the Spirit Temple.
So there's a VC issue apparently. If you die and don't choose to save and continue, it can cause issues.
He's got 5 medallions still.
I was gonna say
Okay, so that's not terrible.
He's not too far behind, no.
Yeah, I think he did save. Yeah, I think he saved.
yeah, no,
Or-
I think it is successfully saved. The time he lost was just resetting the console, basically.
Yeah.
So
Oof.
Okay, saved after shield was more inside the dungeon.
Okay.
Okay.
he. Yeah, probably had a moment of panic there, though I'd imagine.
Hey, we're gonna get yet again. We're actually gonna have triple Spirit Temple. Just Sam, it has a bit to do since the boss key is deep in water. At least we don't have that low heart sound anymore, right? with us having multiple runners finished, makes me kind of curious where those light arrows really end up being. I don't think they're truly as evil as I want them to be.
I'm like I'm like absolutely awful at like meting stuff like that. But if my guess is Ganon's castle.
That would be my guess, yeah. Well, give us about 10 minutes and we'll definitely be there.
If not, then maybe like Courtyard of Forest would probably be decently quick to get to too. So
if you see random things pop up in chat, my cat decided he wanted to lay on my keyboard.
Yes.
By the way, Zephyr did not have the Majora Mask mirror shield.
yeah, I noticed that. I'm sad.
Cora, my cat wants my attention all the time. I love the hook shot trick with Twin Rova.
Yeah, it's nice. You can freeze one of them in place, although this is kind of an awkward angle.
Oop, missing that one. Finishing in third place, by the way, is Exodus with a time of 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds.
Sam now has Dens.
So, yeah. Not much more here besides just another Twin Rova fight. Don't think anything of importance starts.
I'm thinking about these finish times. Zelaya's probably just inside the castle.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we missed Strength 3, so you don't have to go hunting for that.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have Mr. Martin, our first runner on Restream, to collect all 6 medallions, so we're gonna find out shortly.
We don't know, Starks. We ask for no spoilers from runners that come into the chat. Because until someone on Restream knows, we technically shouldn't know. Well, we know it's not Yeet Rock. We did see Yeet Rock. That does remind me. We did have someone make a bet, or when we were betting where something was, and they bet that it would be in some chest somewhere, and actually being an open item, and lost. So technically, they're not always in chests, but they could be out in the open anywhere. Kill some Zophos and then some Iron Knuckles. Or it could just be here.
That would be fun. Yeah, don't die.
Oh geez, yeah, not another Stalfos, please. Yeah.
Well,
Eh.
there you go. There's our light arrows. Wow. So Mr. Martin is our first on restreaming Gomo. By the way, with a time of 2:18:01, we have Doc keeps finishing fourth. 2:18:09, we had Ferns finishing fifth.
GG.
They're all gonna start trickling in here too. Because with the time of 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 27 seconds, Mr. Mario finished sixth. And seventh, the last one we'll announce until we have our restreamers, will be Goomba with a time of 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 35 seconds.
And I'll note that Zuras was 5 seconds or 6 seconds behind Goomba.
Yes, so 8th place, 41.
Yeah, there were there were five finishes in the 218 bracket, so yeah, the finishes are just gonna start rolling in now, I think.
Welcome, Doc Keeps Party.
I know. You heard that one qual when like 5 people finished within like 8 seconds of each other.
Welcome to Restream, where we have one person in Go mode, the others in Glow mode, but all of them going to finish up relatively in a decent time. And sadly, for those that are joining us, our bot commands are not working today, so you just have to put up with commentators telling you where stuff is.
Or baseball or basebot putting the
Yeah, basebot, who is amazing.
Nice, we have the house theme for Ganon.
Is there such thing as too much wine, Math? I will note we just had one of our forfeits, though.
Let's see, OT Hint, Lost Woods Bridge. Didn't see the other. I put down where they were on my note sheet, okay?
So between BaseBot, VXR bot, and the one-time SemBot did something. We should have everything covered, right?
Yeah.
All right, everyone, chat. By the way, please get your GGs out for Mr. Martin here.
Yes, we do have Mr. Martin that will finish up in 1 moment.
The time of 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 49 seconds. Good for 16th place overall. And first on Restream.
Zephyr looks like he'll be our second here on Restream. Barring any deaths, major deaths. I do not know if Mr. Martin interviews, so.
He usually does.
I cannot switch audio to Zephyr since he doesn't have clean audio, but I will switch it to Sam. Wow, our finishers are trickling in here like crazy. Speaking of our finish, GG, Mr. Martin.
Hello, GG.
So fairly straightforward seed there.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know where I lost that much time, but yeah.
You did do a dip into forest, and probably the bow being one of your last major items getting.
Well, the forest dip is like a few seconds. Got one check. What, did they find another bow?
No.
There was one in adult fishing.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, I'm not getting that one. Yeah, I guess doing Darunia earlier, I guess. But I don't know when, though. It's fine. I think I'm happy with this result, though.
Not bad overall. You're first place on Restream.
Oh, that's nice.
It didn't.
Much better than my previous seeds.
Yeah, it didn't seem too bad, except for probably the moment in spirit after you died when your console gave you a heart attack. But
yeah, I got distracted by the finishes, and then I don't know what happened to my Wii.
Yeah,
loving the low
might
health
not have
sound, by the
selected
way.
save or something. And I know the VC has an issue in some places where if you game over and then like don't save or don't continue, it'll crash.
Yeah, at least it saved, so I didn't lose time.
Welcome in,
Too much
Raiders,
of
by the way.
Yeah, both from Waffo and Zabi and Artificial Red. GG's.
Yeah, this was mostly a jet seed. Very linear. That hammer and well opened up almost everything.
Yeah.
And can't beat where that light arrow location was.
Yeah. With the finishes, I was thinking light trial or something like that. I still didn't want to rush it.
Yeah, we have already had 23 places trickle in already.
Wow.
yeah, we got Zeph on Restream fighting Ganon, and Sam is starting the Ganondorf fight. So, and Tudos is headed toward the castle right now. So all three Restream runners will be done here shortly.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, not too much diversion. We did see just Sam briefly go into what is it called? Jabba Jabba's belly.
Wow. I was thinking about it, but no scale.
Did you happen to see what was in Icy Waters? We were thinking it's a red rupee, but
Red rupee, yeah.
okay, you were right, Captain.
Okay, my VCIs sometimes work, but
Mine don't.
but yeah, no, this yeah, Sam had the unfortunate thing where I guess he didn't he used his last shoe to beat King Dodongo. He didn't like have. I don't think he had the Hyrule Field Path that King Dodongo had, and he didn't go to River to get the shoes really early. So it took him a while to get the bomb bag, and as a subsequent result, like the hook shot, and had to make an extra trip back up the river to hand in the letter, obviously because of the ice cavern, stuff like that.
Yeah, I was debating not doing field, but then could have been anything.
Yeah, then you had good old bomb bag on Frogs one.
Yeah, but I didn't have a scale. I was expecting a scale in field, not straight up bomb bag.
Outside of the scale on on 40 skulls, we didn't ever figure out where the other.
Oh, right, 40s. That was probably in logic at some point.
Yeah.
All right, everyone in chat, by the way, GG's for Zeph, because he's about to finish.
Yeah, with the time of 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 18 seconds, finishing in 26th place is Zeph.
Wow, that's so crazy.
Question is, how many
Oh.
spaces between just Sam and him?
That's like 5 minutes and then 10 people finish.
Yeah, there's
Speaking
been,
of
like,
Zephyr, here. GG Zephyr.
it's FGG's.
Yo, GG's.
Yeah, good seed overall, I think. Pretty straightforward.
Yo, GG, Zeph.
Oh, man, I'm stupid.
Wow.
Why do you say that?
Well, I
I
run
wouldn't
right
say
past GTG.
It didn't hurt you
Oh.
too much, really, though.
What? What do you mean?
You had to go back across the waistline anyway, because your iron boots were also in GG.
No, I know, but if I just did GTG, I would have had irons and mirror, and I wouldn't have walked backwards. I would have just played like, well, I guess it probably was faster.
It's probably about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just mad that I just walked right past it. And I was like thinking afterwards, I'm like, why did I do that? Like, I'm missing 3 items from go mode, and I just walked past my densest location.
By the way, GG's to Just Sam, who finished with a time of 2 hours, 28 minutes, and 2 seconds.
Yeah, someone in chat was wondering because you went out of your way to go like do chickens and then like to play safe, and then you just ran by GTG.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what am I doing? My brain was just like fried at that point. I think, I don't know. Because I just felt like I did well in the early game, getting like the bombs. Like I felt like even though I had a long adult one, I felt it set me up really good. Unless there was like a lot of chews early somewhere that I didn't get.
No, I don't think was a lot of chews early on.
But
yeah, we saw one other 10-pack in the well besides the 5 in river, and I think that was it.
Oh, of course there was one in the well.
Yeah, that was my first one.
Yeah, I got 5 chews from river because I was like, I'm gonna go up there with hovers because that's logical. And then
Yeah, I was thinking to go child river because of the bean required.
Oh yeah, and then you didn't even need the bean.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't think about it, but yep.
Yeah.
And something I just thought was funny, and I pointed out to Martin, is your light arrows location.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was like, with the finishes, I'm like, it's got to be in my castle because, like, we have strength 3, so. And then as I was doing water, I'm like, maybe no one's finished because light arrows are in shadow or something. And then I find Dins, and I'm like, well, they still could be in shadow and like deep shadow, and that's why no one's done yet. And then
I've been wanting them on Bongo Bongo the whole game, so.
Well, you're just the worst.
Did anyone go straight to river? By any chance? In water?
No one did river really early.
Everyone got Dins.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I thought about it after because it's like Carp has a route through water where you do in cracked wall and you get 2 keys, and then you go to the Dark Link loop, and I'm like, that's absolutely insane if you do that.
And GG Just Sam, and one more GG's 2 dots finishing with the time of 2 hours, 31 minutes, and 36 seconds, slightly ahead of the restream, but we'll see here in a sec.
Yo.
Yo.
Hey guys.
Yes,
GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, I feel like you're always gonna full clear water in this one. Like,
Yeah,
there's no way.
it's already confirmed Song of Time required.
Yeah, the temple time path to Morpho was both things anyway. So
Yeah, and Longshot. Actually, I was thinking of doing Field Valley but I said I'm gonna save and just go Temple of Time and see what it is before I commit to something dumb.
I was thinking the entire time too. I'm like, man, Valley Lake has just been orphaned this entire time. Like, there's no good way to do it.
You guys want to talk about that?
Did you do Valley Lake?
I did Valley Lake, all of Ironfield. I did Jabu at the beginning.
Oh no.
Yeah, I did a lot.
And just to point out, 3 minutes difference between our two runners that finished on Restream, Just Sam and Tudos, and 8th places difference on the race. So a lot of racers finishing all in that 3-minute period.
Yeah, I don't have much else to say about this. Steve.
Yeah.
No, mostly linear, not much else.
No, I know.
Oh yeah, doing like I was just like, I don't know. I felt like I was trying to be smart and safe, and like when I was doing like all of fire, because I'm like, what if, I still need a lot of items. Like I need iron boots and long shot and mirror shield and another strength.
We were just kind of curious about Just Sam's dip into Jabu Jabu's belly.
And we're also joined by Tudos. GG.
Yo, GG's.
We have all
GGs.
4 of our our runners from Restream in here. GG's to y'all. What are your thoughts, Tudos, on this seed?
Well, getting the bomb shoes in River early, I was like, oh, wow, I have bomb shoes. Then you see the Hyrule Field, the Dongo hands, like, oh, wow, I can go right there and get the bomb bag. And then I only checked the open grotto and completely forgot I had bomb shoes. And that totally killed my route.
It was a bomb bag and
Oh my god, dude.
bruh.
Oh, that's hilarious. There was a bomb bag in Royal Tomb, apparently.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Are
Why?
you serious? Oh,
my
no.
God.
Okay,
That's
that
funny.
might answer some questions about some of the finish times. Then I was wondering.
So the last bomb bag was there for me. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
The other 2 were
There-
in Hyrule
People
Field
didn't
and
get the Hyrule Field bomb bag? Hello?
I got
That's
it.
what I'm saying, dude. I thought I was like big brain.
and then there was also the one on Frog's one.
Like, why couldn't the other bomb bags just be in like deep fire or some
Yeah.
shit?
Please.
Like hard, like also hard lock by hammer. Oh, that's
If I wasn't an idiot, I have bombs in 10 minutes in that sea. That so feels bad, man.
There, Awalfo in chat. There was one on adult fishing for bows. The other one besides Drunia, there was one on adult fishing.
oh.
We didn't see where the third one was. Wow, we're already to the 48th place finishing, and it's 29
That's-
minute difference.
That's like the hardest thing about qualifiers is like seeing so many people finish and not tilting, because I was like trying to tell myself as I was going like up Ganon's, I'm like, it would be nice to get like, I wanted top 20 as like a consistent kind of baseline, but like top 30 is good as well. But I'm like sitting there, I'm like, wait, it doesn't matter about my position. It just matters about my time relative, Even though it's like so tilting seeing like 10 people finish when you're in go mode.
Oh yeah, you finished 26th. I was like, I thought you were top 30.
Yeah.
No,
I was like, maybe I got the top 10 here. I'm going up. Okay, one finish. Okay, another one.
I know. I recall. I play when I get to Ganon and like the cutscene starts. I just start mashing the A button for no reason. Like, please hurry up. I want to finish.
Yep.
Stop talking. Stop. Just do everything, please.
Well, this seed was even worse because light arrows were in Ganon's tower. So, like, you see all these people finishing, and like, oh no, I don't have light arrows. And then you climb up the tower, and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great location for the light arrow.
Oh, yeah, it was great, but it made the people who were still finishing a little bit concerned, seeing everyone else finish in a quick time.
So if people are curious, the next qualifier will be on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern. It will be our North American Weekly, followed by qualifier number 9 will be on 9 a.m. Eastern on a Sunday for our European Weekly. GG's to all for you on Restream. Nice close finishes among your four.
Any
GG's.
last words?
GG's, thanks for restream.
DK64randomizer.com.
Was waiting for that.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't do Feng Jabu. There you go.
Don't do Jabu. Yeah, so quick shout out to our forerunners, Mr. Martin, Tudos, Zephyr, and Just Sam. We had trackers of Baseball, Shannock, Lava Plume, and Melqui. And I'm Cemetery 2121. I was joined on comms by C Falcon and VXR.
Yeah, thanks all the trackers, everyone, for putting on the restream, and of course to the forerunners for putting on a good show tonight. And I guess I'll see you all at the next call.
And I apologize in advance that I broke the bot commands. Yeah, we're having to do all this on just repeat anytime someone asks, what was the path? Oh, it was this, because the Restream's bots were down. We had baseball bot. Baseball was amazing and copy and pasting things for us.
I missed one path.
Was it Ice
Bot-
Cavern for Goma?
Probably, yeah. I
It
was
was
thinking
in
it's
Valley.
something from
Valley.
Goma.
Yeah, it was in
Oh.
Valley.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I said in the race channel, do early Child Valley, and that's the reason why.
I mean, I went ice anyway.
I mean, kind of went. Yeah, it was very linear to go that way.
I was expecting Requiem though.
Yeah, I was hoping for Requiem. I'm like, it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting
Yeah.
for Martin to actually get it after he completed ice anyway.
Yeah, I got that when I went to GTG. I checked Valley.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not getting more hints. It's gonna be Goma and I don't need it.
I was hoping maybe just in the off chance that we got a double for like water or something.
Yeah, but it had to be Goma.
And thank you, Baseball, for posting the standings.
So that's actually one thing that I was wondering about. It has to be like
Yeah.
5 separate dungeons.
Yeah, unless there's no path.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if it was DC the last one, maybe I just push for hints.
Oh, right, yeah, because
Yeah.
there's a chance that bomb bags wouldn't be path. Or it would be path on something else. Dude, Decker, I don't know how hints work. I get them and I'm like, okay, I go there. I don't know. I got a new tracker from Melrose, so I'm still figuring it out too with other things on it. So I'm like, I don't know. I see I'm missing a path, and I'm like, well, I'll just keep getting hidden stones.
And Tudos, this is the ZSR channel, by the way, now, so you can come for future comms, or not comments, but future interviews.
By future interviews, you mean me shilling DK64randomizer.com? Then yes, I will be back probably.
No, I meant when you're in the tourney and you finish, we can bring you in here for interviews.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to just end it because we do not seem to have a nice rate target. So
Actually, I found one.
okay, I will not end it, and VXR will type in the rate target.
I closed the thing, so you'll have to.
Okay,
I posted
a
it.
creative username.
Yeah, we'll go raid him. Have a good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night.